Well, I managed to do one side of the fence today. Most of the day I was hauling wood pallets and fencing materials down to the spot where I'm making the garden. And so I managed to do just one row, one side of the fence. It's now almost 5 o'clock and I need to start feeding the animals, so I thought I might be able to finish it today, but I'm actually pretty happy with what I managed to get done. So tomorrow I have dance rehearsal. I have rehearsal for the performance next weekend, and that's in the morning. And that's for 1 hour, and then I'm just planning on. Well, I might actually go to the gym tomorrow since I'm driving down that way, and then when I get back, hopefully I'll have enough energy by then to continue doing the fencing. Yeah, my energy actually was pretty good today, and I think it's because I slept. I slept a full night. I got a good night's rest, and I think that really helped with my energy levels. But just being, I'm right now. I'm probably about 70 to 80 pounds overweight, so that really kind of slows me down as far as energy levels. But I did really well. I mean, I hauled on my back about 15 wood pallets on my back up and down a hill. So that was really good. I think I did really well today. I'm actually kind of shocked that I was able to do that without my body completely breaking down and my knees hurting and my ankles hurting and my back hurting. My back hurts a little bit, but from putting wood pallets on my back and hiking them down the hill. But all in all, I think I did really well. The fence looks really good. I'll try to get a little bit of footage of that to add to the end of this video, because I'm just going to add. I took some video with this camera, which this is the only real camera I have besides my iPhone, and it's a Fujifilm XP10 water shock and dust and freeze proof phone. So it's supposed to be an underwater phone, but I would never take it underwater because I know that's bullshit. And but I have taken it to Burning Man 3 times, this camera, and apparently that was not good for it because the microphone no longer works, which really sucks because I really wanted to start using this camera, even though it's very pixelated and kind of crappy. I think it's like 12 megapixels, which is supposed to be good, but it doesn't. It's not that good. Not that good with video. So I guess I'm going to use my iPhone, which my iPhone camera is actually not doing very well right now. I have an iPhone 4. I've had it for 3 years. It's been to 3 Burning Mans. It's about to go to a 4th, and this one's about to go to a 4th. Actually, what I did today was I took it apart. Because the microphone, this part, the microphone wasn't working. I thought I just had my finger over it, but actually I did not. It's not working. So I managed to get these weird screws off. They're like star-shaped screws, but I just use a Phillips, tiny little Phillips. And I managed to get this part off, and underneath it was just caked with playa dust, which is the dust from the desert at Burning Man. It was caked. So obviously this thing is not quite dust proof, because if it was dust proof it wouldn't have gotten in there. But yeah, the microphone was caked and everything, and so I just took some, I don't have rubbing alcohol in my house, so I just took some tequila and some Q-tips and just kind of cleaned the inside and wiped it all down, cleaned it all up. But unfortunately, the microphone still does not work, so that's not the problem. The microphone's broken. So it's broken, and that really sucks because now I need a new camera, which, I've always wanted to get like a decent vlogging, outdoors kind of camera so that I can do vlogs, YouTube stuff from the garden. which I've always wanted to do. I'm so glad I'm getting back in the garden. Like, I cannot even express how glad I am I'm getting back in the garden. I just stopped for a little while. I've got to get back out there because I exposed part of the old garden because what I did was I ended up, the fence goes like this, and what I did was I took this side and opened it to this side so that I can make the garden bigger, come around that way, back around and back and connect it. Well, now this whole side here that I opened is now exposed to the piggies, and the piggies should be by very soon. And they're going to go in there and ravage everything and destroy what's actually left in the old part of the garden, and I can't have that happen because there's a lot of good stuff still growing in there. So I need to go down there, secure that, just put up a little temporary fencing just to keep them out overnight, and then tomorrow I'm going to work on the rest of the fencing, and hopefully by tomorrow I'll have it all done. I think I will, because I don't have to really haul anything else down there, just maybe a few items, but I think I have enough to finish the whole thing, which is great. That was the worst part, was just getting everything down the hill, getting all the stuff there so that I could actually start building the fence. I recently got a Vitamix blender, which is very expensive and very awesome. I've wanted it forever. It's pretty good. It's actually very good. I'm not using it enough because I eat mostly fast food, and I usually out and about doing stuff, so I'm never home, and so I'm just always eating out, and I'm just going on binges and stuff while I'm out. But what I made here is it's not really a smoothie, it's a slushie. It's frozen strawberries, ice cubes, a little bit of honey, and water. That's it, and I love it. It's such a great summertime when it's hot outside. It's not hot outside right now, but I've been working in the garden. So it actually started pouring rain, so I came in here. The rain has just stopped. It's been kind of on and off all day, but it was pouring, so I came in. I thought this is a good time to take a break, get something to drink. Really good. It's like way better than any slushies that I've ever had anywhere else in any slushie machine. I can't drink that crap because it's like now I can taste the chemicals in everything. It's really freaky. It's a great thing. I think it's good because I want to be able to kind of get away from refined things, processed foods, bad foods, fast foods, and I'm actually starting to be able to, now that I'm getting more and more sensitive, because I'm eliminating things from my diet slowly. I used to be a hardcore cola drinker. I drank a lot of cola, like only Pepsi and Coke, but usually Pepsi. That was my staple drink for almost 20 years, over 20 years. And I know I'm not the only one. I know a lot of people like that. They just drink cola, and like I would drink that all day, just big old gallons, buckets of it, and then by the nighttime I was so thirsty because I had just completely depleted myself, and I just tank water like a thirsty camel late at night because I was so thirsty, just from drinking all those chemicals. But anyway, yeah, this is actually a really good drink because it doesn't have any chemicals in it, and it's not sweet because I only put tiny bit of honey in it, so it's really doesn't, you can't really taste the sweet in it, which I like. I don't like super sweet drinks, but yeah, really good drink, especially when you're working in the garden. Okay, this video is getting way too long, so I'm gonna add in some garden footage that doesn't have good sound on it. Maybe I'll do a voiceover or something just to explain what exactly I'm doing out there in the garden.